Hey guys! So I get a lot of questions about flipping and flipping for beginnings. So today I just want to do a quick video to give you some of my insider tips on what I would recommend when you're trying to flip for the first time. Now, the first thing that I want you to keep in mind when flipping, do not worry about anything that's cosmetic, because anything that's cosmetic is easily replaceable, right? And that's kind of what comes with the business. So if the floors look horrible, if you're not a fan of the cabinets that look like it was installed in the 80s, or if the bathroom still looks like it's from 1950s, that is all fine. Let me tell you the things that you really want to pay the most attention to. So as a tip, you definitely want to check out your electrical panel. What you want to look for is try to get an idea of how old the panel is, because you want to make sure that the panel doesn't have to be replaced or is not a hazard in the home if it is an older panel. So you look, try to find out what the make. There should be a model or serial number. You might even have to Google it, but you definitely want to pay attention to this. Another thing that you want to pay close attention to is your water heater. The good thing about water heaters are you can easily look on that and see the manufacturer date. This has October of 03. So usually water heaters have a 10-year life. If the home that you've purchased still has, sewage, you might want to test that. It's a possible concern, but with flipping, it just depends on what your end game is. If it's a rental property, you're fine with just leaving the unit in if it's working. If you're trying to flip, you may want to replace it. You definitely want to check out the AC unit for sure, because this can be a big expense when purchasing a property. What's nice is that you can tell that this system has been maintenance and maintained. Once again, you want to look for the manufacturer date. You definitely want to research your brand and get a good idea on what the life expectancy is on that particular unit. You also want to look at your outside unit. Again, you want to look at the serial model number, manufacturer, try to get an idea of how old your unit is. Here's something tricky. Sometimes they'll actually give you information on the unit fan itself if you want to come show a look. So out of everywhere I looked, this is where I got to see the date on the unit. So 2016, pretty new. But then again, it still depends on your end game. If this is a house that you're looking to keep as a rental property, you've hit gold with a unit like this. Even if you're looking to flip to sell the home, it just depends on the area of where you're trying to sell. If you want something brand new that you're trying to flip in an upscale neighborhood, unfortunately you may want to replace that unit. But if your ideal flip is going to be in the higher hundreds, 200s, you can probably even get away with selling in the 300s and still keep this unit. Another thing you want to pay attention to is the roof. This will give you a good idea, just the physical appearance. Sometimes you might not get any information on the roof as far as its age, but you do want to look for signs of wear and tear. You want to see if there's any missing shingles, especially. Just because the roof may look a little old doesn't mean that the roof needs to be replaced. I actually think, in my opinion, that the roof so far from this view is in really good shape. With an easy pressure wash, I'm sure we can get this roof looking like new. Take a look at all of your wood if you see wood. You just want to make sure that the home doesn't show any signs of termites. Another sign you want to do is look up. Look at your ceilings. Here you want to see if there's any signs of wet stains, because that will also let you know if there is anything going on with that roof. Hey guys, so of course, another thing that you want to do is, to the best of your ability, try to find out what's going on with your electrical. So I have my brother-in-law, David.
It's off, circuits are off.
Okay.
Turn them off because we're going to change it out.
Okay, nice. We're on some upgrades.
Yep. I'm gonna go with this and a flattening plate.
Looks good.
Stay tuned.
Another thing you want to do is try to check out your plumbing. You want to kind of look for signs of any plumbing issues. If you can, definitely see, the condition of toilets. Check out, shower heads. See if everything looks, decent. If there's any pieces that show signs that there may be an issue with the plumbing, especially in older model homes. You want to pay special attention to any signs of leakage as well. Or if it's on a septic, because if you do have a septic, that can be another concern. You definitely want to try to find out the information on the septic, and if it's been pumped, you want to pray that it doesn't need to be replaced. The reality is, in homes when flipping, you are going to find a house that typically has one of the issues, possibly two, but you definitely don't want too many because that can be a major expense to you. Thanks for watching.